All right, shalom, shalom, Yasharala. It's your brother Yaradan with the Sutter Return, located here in Chicago. And I want to start out by giving all praises, call halayim to the Most High Power, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. I double honors to the apostles and elders, the great millstone who teach and rule will. Shalom to the Akim scattered throughout the four corners, preaching this word in truth and sincerity, with discretion and discernment. And last but not least, shalom to the Akim and the Agwa and the children who might be tuning in too though. So yeah, man, I'm gonna entitle this video clarification slash you niggas is running out of time. Alright. Clarification slash you niggas is running out of time, man. Because last night I was watching a video from GMS get this work. Alright, and there was a brother in Korea. Alright. It was a brother in Korea. I don't know if it was South Korea or North Korea, but nevertheless, it was a brother bringing out this truth in North Korea, right, or in Korea. So the scriptures tell you, man, in Matthew chapter 24 and verse 14, and this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. All right, so yeah, man, the end of this present kingdom, this age, man, this age of darkness and wickedness. All right, when you know what I'm saying, murder is running rampant, abominations, people eating abominations, man. You got the alphabet people, man. All right, you got this chip talk, the charagma talk, all in the news, and you got the famine looming. The famine is looming. All right, and people is getting whacked at an all-time high, man, all across the world, mainly here in Babylon the Great. All right, so this gospel is going to be preached, man. All right, salvation for Israel, Yashar Allah, man. Why? Because that's what the Most High ordained, and that's what the promises say. And these nations is already in their glow. They in their glory already. They get their salvation, man. All right, they at the top already. What do they need to be saved from? And is anybody thinking about the plight of the so-called black man, black, Hispanic, and Native American man? No, man, these nations ain't thinking about you. Matter of fact, um, what was that over there in Ukraine? They was just over there in Ukraine, man, and Russia was coming to fuck them niggas up, and they wasn't even letting niggas leave. They wouldn't let the Israelites over there leave, man. You know, so-called black people that was over there in Ukraine, man, was stuck, and they was getting treated like shit. That's how you know they was Israelites, cause they was leaving their ass over there to die. They was stuck in basements and shit, you know, and just the way that our people are treated throughout the planet anyway, man. You know, when you see people going through the trauma, man, like down there in, on the people down there in, what was that? South America somewhere, man. I forgot where it was at exactly. I think it might have been Colombia. They were just locking up a lot of or no, Salaki. I think it was in Mexico. They were just locking up a bunch of cartel or MS-13 members, man, down there, like storing them in the prison houses in the holes. I think they said like 6,000 gang members. But nevertheless, I say all that to say that you know, our people is under these curses and these nations don't give a shit about us, man. Alright, so now when we coming out with this new song, alright, we coming out with this new song in these last days, man, and time is running out, man. Alright. So it's the book of Revelation, chapter 5 and verse 9, man. It say, and they sung a new song saying, thou art worthy to take the book and to open the seals thereof, for thou wast slain and hast redeemed us to the Most High by thy blood out of every kindred and tongue and people and nation. So yeah, man, the Most High is coming to assemble the outcasts of Israel, man. All right, he's coming to get this lost sheep, man. All right, the people who what the scriptures say, there shall come a falling away first. We fell away, man, from our heritage and our culture. So the Most High, he calling his people back, and then you know you got people want to go to church, Christian church, all right, and they still want to be indulged in the philosophies and doctrines of the so-called white man and these other nations, man. You know what I'm saying? These people envy us, man. Ever since day one, they envy Adam and Eve and the Adamites. They envied us and they hated us and they always wanted to bring us down, to take us down, man. And these nations, they got their glory, man. The more they keep us in sin, that's what they know. With Psalms 83, Judah 5 and 20, when these nations get together, man, they conspire against us. They know what's going on, man. That Illuminati round table meeting with Esau at the head of the table. And he got a pact with the nations and they conspire to keep us in sin so that we can be at the tail and they can be the head. But you niggas is running out of time because this gospel is being preached, man. You got brothers waking up in Italy, Australia, you know what I'm saying, different countries in Africa, man, and a brother in Korea, man. I saw some people in China. You know what I'm saying? Now the brother in Korea, he looked like a Jake, like a Judite. But the people in China, they was looking like Moabites. But you know it was Israelites because he gonna get us out of every nation, man. Out of every nation by his blood. Yahweh Shai. Alright, so this Revelation chapter 7 and verse 9, it say, after this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude which no man could number, of all nations, and kindreds, and peoples, and tongues, stood before the throne, and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes, and palms in their hands. So yeah, man, the Most High is going to send his son back here to assemble a great multitude, man, of all nations, man. But it's going to be Israelites that's going to be selected out of these nations because they're going to believe on the prophets, man. Yahweh Shai say he not only prays for the prophets who the Most High sent out to teach, but he also pray for the people that's going to believe. So it's going to be a great multitude of people from off the planet Earth, from every nation. They're going to look like Edomites. They're going to look like Moabites and Ammonites and Hamites and Ishmaelites, man. But you can't. You gotta like just honor the spirit and let the spirit do its thing, man. You can't just look at somebody and be like, no, his ass tweaking. He a Edomite. No, you tweaking, because the spirit itself bears witness with our spirit that we are the children. So if you able to receive this doctrine, man, you on the right path. That's the key. Just believing, man. All right. So this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 11 and verse 12. It say, and he shall set up an ensign for the nations, and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel, and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth. Yeah, man, he shall set up a sign for the nations, man. You see the prophets waking up, and every Saturday, for sure, every Saturday, the brothers is scattered throughout the four corners, you know, going out on the highways and byways doing the work, man. But then you got brothers having midweek camps from Monday through Friday, Monday through Sunday. All right, midweek camps is different brothers popping up. So hey, it's a sign to these nations, man, that the life is coming back on these bones, and they scared, man. They don't want to see that. I just saw another video, um, scrolling through the YouTube feed, and I think it was Sakari, New Jersey, man, had the little white lady, the Edomite lady, kissing they boots and shit. She going around in a circle kissing boots and shit. So like Esau and them up at the top, they like, damn, we don't like this type of shit. They scared of that. They don't want to see. They like, we gonna have to do something, lock these niggas up, get these niggas out of here with that doctrine, cause it's very powerful, man. If it could make a Edomite in America kiss the boots of a fucking, just so-called, they look at us like niggas. The Illuminati to them, they don't like that shit, man. So they finna do something. They finna get to chipping people and make your ass bow down. And you gonna have to either honor what they talking about or it's off with your head. But that's how Esau, the so-called white man, finna do, cause he's a wild beast, a savage. He don't know how to handle things, what I'm saying, rationally. You know, he see his kingdom crumbling. He's gonna go to extreme length to keep his power and establish his new world order. And how he gonna try to do it, man? By starving people out, man. All right. So, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 45 and verse 17, man. But Israel shall be saved in the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua with an everlasting salvation. Ye shall not be ashamed nor confounded, world without end. Yeah, so that's John 3:16, man. For the Most High so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have eternal life, everlasting life, man. So hey, that's the world of Israel, man. That the Most High so loved, man, that he gave his only begotten Son for, because it's an everlasting world without end. All right, and we hoping for that salvation, and you other nations ain't getting it, man. All you gonna get is like tools to work with and to bury y'all peoples and them leftover bodies with. All right, so um yeah, man. This the book of Isaiah, chapter 61. The book of Isaiah, chapter 61 and verse 1. It say, "The Spirit of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, is upon me, because the Lord has anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek. He has sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives, and the opening of the prisons to them that are bound." Yeah, man. Who bound in prison, man? Hey, America got, last time I checked, 7% of the world's human population. Yet it has 25% of the world's in prison population, man. So that's Jake that's stored in them prison houses, man. All right, but on another level, man, that's going into the nation in general, because we over here in prison, man. This is a prison sentence. America, we held captive, and he say he was here, he was sent here to proclaim liberty to the captives. Yeah, because America, they say, they got the Statue of Liberty, that's the land of the free, and they let the other nations come and eat good and shit, but then they got us living in the Robert Taylor homes and the Ida B. Wells, and we killing each other in the projects in Chicago, and we in a fucked up predicament. So yeah, Howard Shai finna come and give us liberty, man, and he, he's this the gospel right here, the good tidings to proclaim liberty to the captives. We want free. Give us our freedom. What buddy say on Amistad? Give us free. And y'all got us over here study fucking us up and feed us all this bullshit food, and women corrupted and shit, and everybody fluky and fucked up on the inside and they man. So this place gotta go, man, and the people who responsible gotta get the shit beat out of them for 1,000 years. All right. But yeah, to proclaim liberty to the captives and the opening of the prisons to them that are bound. Yeah, cause we stuck in these bodies, man. We stuck in these fleshly bodies, man. Where they change the darkness. All right, well we want to reach for greatness. We want to reach for righteousness, but it's as filthy rags, cause we held back by chains of darkness, man. So do that mean just give up and be like, well, fuck it, just be a dark person? No, we still walk towards the light and live in the spirit to the best of our abilities and do what we can. We ain't robots, but we do the best we can for the Most High, man. You know what I'm saying? And partially to benefit ourselves too in this life. We don't want to eat the shrimp, crab, and lobster. I feel I can't explain. We don't want to eat the shrimp, crab, and lobster, and you know what I'm saying, things of that nature, man. So we want to keep the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of our abilities, man. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna jump down to the book of Isaiah, chapter 63 and verse 4, man. All right. But now, Salakia, because I want to get that. Salakia, I'm gonna get this. Verse 2, man. It say, to proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, in the day of vengeance for our power. In the day of vengeance for our power. Alright? Because that's what's in his heart, man. The day of vengeance is in his heart. I'm going to read that in the next verse. Alright? But it say, to comfort all that mourn, to appoint unto them that mourn in Zion, to give unto them beauty for ashes. Yeah, man. To appoint unto them that mourn in Zion, to give unto them beauty for ashes, the oil of joy, mourning, the oil of joy for mourning, the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness, that they might be called trees of righteousness, the planting of the Lord Yahweh, that he might be glorified. All right. So yeah, man, it's the Most High is coming back here to appoint in Zion, man. All right, to give comfort to those that's mourning in Zion. That's you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Everybody else got their glory already, man. All right. Everybody else Gucci already, man. Matter of fact, they got that Gucci store. You know what I'm saying? These nations is Gucci. So like, Yahweh Shai is mad at these people for what they did to the Most High and to His chosen people and to Him, especially to Him. That's what the scriptures say. Every eye shall see Him, even they which pierce Him. All right, it's gonna be up, man, when He get here. So, um, this the book of Isaiah chapter 63 and verse 4. It say, for the day of vengeance is in mine heart, and the year of my redeem is come. Yeah, he's here to redeem the outcasts of Israel, man. Alright, he's here to redeem the outcasts of Israel. Matter of fact, I ain't even read that. I accidentally skipped over that. Isaiah 11 and 12. Oh yeah, I did read. I'm gonna read it again though. And he shall set up an sign for the nations, and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel, and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth. So yeah, man, like what is y'all reading? What doctrine is y'all coming with? A false doctrine that's gonna get you destroyed. Cause that ain't where it's at. Cause that's not where it's at, man. That's the wrong understanding. Alright. So yeah, this is the book of Obadiah, chapter 1 and verse 15, man. It say, for the day of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Hawashai is near. Yeah, man, it's closer than what we believe. It's nearer than what we believe. All right, for the day of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Hawashai is near upon all the heathen, as thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head. All right. So yeah, man, the nation's gonna have to pay, and ain't no salvation for them. And you niggas is running out of time because this gospel is being preached, and you got brothers waking up, prophets speaking this truth in the different land masses on the four corners of the planet Earth, because he's assembling the outcasts, man, the scattered sheep, man, and he's pardoning us for our sins and iniquities, man, and we hoping for that. We hoping to be a part of that number to be selected to be part, man. Alright. So, hey, yeah, I hope this lesson was edifying, man, and straight to the point through the spirit and power. Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, man. Adawan Ratazah. Until the next time, I'm going to bid y'all.